Hi, I'm Cider Spider, and I'm on a journey to get every available achievement in Final Fantasy XIV. This monumental grind takes countless hours of gameplay over the span of several years, and I'm taking it on 1 week at a time. So, let's get started. Alright, today is one of those days where we're gonna get a lot of stuff done, but with no real overarching theme. So, I have numerous achievements nearing completion, and I would like to get all of them. So, we're gonna start with one that's been a long time coming. We've gotta go turn in deliveries to Zloe. And there's 2 and 3. Bam! And there's the customer is always right. Zloe Aliapo. 6. That's right, I am finally finished with my last custom delivery NPC. I am done now with all custom deliveries in the entire game, right in time for the new one that's going to get added in a couple of weeks. So truly the grind will never end. But that is, of course, 150 collectibles to Zloe Aliapo, which means I am now her best friend. So yeah, I could be Chloe's best friend and Zloe's best friend. I'm just the best. There's no friend better than me. But that's not all. We've got plenty of dumb nonsense to do today, so let's head over to Tuliolol. The achievements are calling, and I must answer. Because guess what? It's time for leave quests. Yay! Everybody loves leave quests, especially me. As you can imagine, the amount of leave quests that I have yet to do is still quite a lot. But that's okay. It'll all be worth it in the end. Probably. Nothing like some underwater mining to start your day. Yeah, gathering leaves are often annoying. Considering I have to do 4,000 more of them before I'm done. Man, life is tragic. On the bright side, fishing counts as gathering, and for the fishing leaves, all you gotta do is turn in the fish. You don't have to actually go out and get it yourself. So our underwater mining days are limited. In fact, they're almost over forever. Hopefully. And now we have to collect 45 of these burned slates. This should be pretty easy. Alright, there we go, 45. Easy. And now for my favorite kind of quest, mining 8 entire nodes, getting done no sooner, no later than all 8 nodes being finished. I think these ones exist just to get on my nerves, because they're very good at it. And by the power of editing, we are now finished. Woohoo! Look at us go. It's just that easy. I'm like Adam Sandler. I'm fast forwarding through my life, skipping all the best parts. The best parts such as this part right here, talking to our guy, Molly Holly, turning in our leave quests, collecting our 3,000 gil and 45 lightning crystals and water crystals and high cordials and achievements. And there is with pick in hand 8. 10 points. Because that was our 125th unique minor leave quest. We finally got that done. Isn't that just lovely? But most fascinatingly, we aren't done just yet. We actually still gotta do some botanist leave quests. Let's get out there and knock them out, just like Kangaroo Jack's mom told us to. What? According to this quest, we're taking samples of plants from this region so that we can try and restore it. Shame that'll never happen, but it's a nice sentiment. That sounds more interesting than the MSQ. Let's do it. If Kona wants carbonized wood, then carbonized wood he shall have. Bro, there's an A rank walking around out here. Fancy that. Anyway, if Kona wants burned wood, then burned wood he shall have. And if Kona doesn't want to know the punchline to that setup, then Twitter he should stay away from. Woohoo! This one says we're collecting scale bud because it can be used in medicine. It's a piece of wisdom that Galul Jaja brought with him from the Mammal Jaw territory. As you know, the denizens of Mamook are well known for their wisdom. They have such incredible knowledge as how to suck at farming and how to wage wars because you suck at farming. These guys can barely grow bananas, but they thought eugenics was a good idea. LMAO. Well, hopefully their medicine is as good as alleged. This one says we need sap from living light trees for rituals. And there you have all that sap. Let's go back to Tuliolol. So yeah, we go ahead and we turn those in. And in return, there is with axe in hand 8. 10 points. Because that is 125 unique botanist leave quests. Quite lovely. And now we've got 5 fishing leave quests. However, we're gonna get those done. Well, I have a couple ideas. Look at that, 3 Welkin catfish at a low price of basically free. Did someone say 9 lightning eels? What do you know? They're also basically free. The pleated Matamata's a little bit more expensive, but you know what? I think it's in the budget. Yeah, these prices are getting a little silly, but if I didn't just buy them off the market board, then I'd have to go fish them myself, and we can't have that. Why would I ever do that? All right, Brook son, there you go, pal. And there we have it. With bait in hand, 8. 10 points. Would you believe? That's 115 unique Fisher Leave quests. Holy crap, I can't be stopped. Our next task might not be so easy. This could be a tremendous deal of trouble indeed. Man, I hate doing anything with culinarian because all the recipes have so many ingredients. And there's always like one out of them that's just really annoying to get. And there's a Dommel gratin. Wait, what did I just make? What? Why is it rarefied? No, that's not what I wanted. There's no more Highland flour on the market. Alright, after spending entirely too much money, I still need more of those. Or why are muffins so expensive? And fish. It's okay, all I had to do was steal them from another world. Huzzah! No one would ever think to check Curl. And now, we come back to talk to our friend Fionnuala for what is hopefully the last time. Let's give her all that. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm about to complete recipe for disaster. All I had to do was turn in some gratin. Gamers, we about to get Barrow's gloves. Leave quest complete. And finally, a couple bowls of soup. And there is with pan in hand 8. 10 points. Because that is obviously our 135th unique culinarian leave quest. Because at long last today, we have finally accumulated enough allowances to finish all of our unique leave quests, meaning that once again, the tab is left with just these 3 achievements as it should be. 5,000 battlecraft, 5,000 tradecraft, 5,000 fieldcraft. We still have much to do, but at least it's been narrowed down a lot. Hooray. Okay, so here's what we're getting up to at the moment. This is a little embarrassing, but some of you may remember from my videos about the variant dungeons that there are these little unlock quests that you get after doing each dungeon's 12th route. What I didn't realize was that each one of those quests has a 20-point achievement that comes with a title for doing them. So I've had 60 achievement points just sitting here that I just never claimed. And so we gotta do those quests. I believe they're not very long. There's just extra little bits of lore, but yeah, that's pretty embarrassing. We're gonna knock those out though. And there's Sultana's Favor, 20 points. And there is A Tale of 2 Orphans, 20 points. More like 3 orphans. And there is Alo Alo's Greatest Gift, 20 points. That is Alo Alo's Greatest Gift. Alright, time for more gaming. And by gaming, of course, I mean checking my cactpot. So, first things first, let's get our minis out of the way. Woohoo! Come on, show me the money. That's not good. There we go, come on. Ah, man, please, good numbers. It's gotta be right here. Crap, it was close. Fine, screw that guy, I hate him. I gotta be honest with you guys, I've been playing Brighter Shores for the past 2 days. I logged into this game and I instantly tried to move by clicking. I was very confused when the character didn't move, but let's make sure we check our cactpot. You never know what you might win. Well, I mean, I do. It's nothing. I never win anything. Hey, look, 4th prize, that's something. Alright. Let's get our numbers locked in. And now it's time to see how we did a couple weeks ago when I set up my island and instantly forgot about it. The question is, did we earn more than 10,000 calories in a 1-week period? That's what I'm banking on. I didn't do any math, we're kind of just hoping for the best. Maybe my thoughts and or prayers will carry me, just like this dragon will. Whee! First things first, expeditions. What beauty it's got. Cool. I don't know where to send these dummies. We'll just go with that. Alright, pal. It's your time to shine. Don't let me down. Oh, there it is. No rest cycle for the wicked 1. 10 points. All I had to do was brute force it by getting 4 workshops. Yeah, we got 10,000 calories across a 7-cycle period. That's pretty good. Now we gotta do 17,000. That's a little harder. Let's go collect our resources before we commit to anything. Okay, cool. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing. I looked at these spreadsheets for a couple of minutes and we're going to try the bold strategy of diversifying. If I throw enough random stuff at the wall, eventually I have to get 17,000 just by blind luck, surely. Good luck out there, mammoths, and make me a lot of money. Oh, I've got a structure. Is this workshop I've been upgrading forever? Is it finally done? So it appears to be. Oh yeah, look at that. Lovely brickwork. Good job, idiots. I might even start paying you. Way to go. Woohoo, fantastic. 5,000 XP, I'll take it. Maybe by the time 8.0 is out, I'll finally be done with these stupid island achievements. And now we sail off into the sunset. Hooray! See you guys later. Bye. Ah, crap, I hit the border. So anyway, what shall we do next? Well, I wasn't kidding when I said I played Brighter Shores for the last 2 days, and that's basically all I did. Today is definitely one of those days where I didn't really have a clear-cut plan for the week, and even though it's pretty late right now, I think I've still got time for just one more achievement if I can manage to get it. So let's see what we can do. There's another random one completely unrelated to anything, but I happened to notice that I was close to it, so I figured I might as well clean it up so that I don't have to worry about it later. What have we here? Craft and record completion of 180 leatherworker recipes. Why, what do you know? I'm just 16 away. And how am I gonna get those 16 recipes? Well, turns out it's pretty easy. Oh man, they don't sell leather here. Just animal skin. Okay, well, turns out it's slightly less easy than I thought. Let's make like 10 of these. Whoa! These are the types of achievements that I've been neglecting for far too long, and I really need to do, because every single crafter has these crafting log achievements. They go all the way up through the Stormblood expansion, and that's where they stop. So they're especially easy to do today because there's 3 more expansions of items to craft after where the achievements ended, which means there's an absolute surplus of items you can craft with each crafter. And so it's really easy to get over that line, even if you have some that are harder to do just because materials are like, rare or whatever. So let's just go ahead and delicate synth these duck bills. We need animal sinew and hempen yarn. Honestly, if I didn't have so little inventory space, I would just buy all of this stuff in bulk, like a 99 stack of every single item in the shop, because it's cheap and I don't want to worry about it. So there's a leather eye patch. What's next? We need rivets. $1,000 for 99 rivets? Heck yeah, I'll pay that. And there are fingerless leather gloves. Easy. Now we need rubber. Maybe I should just buy out the shop. I'm basically doing that anyway. Delicate synthesis. Bam! There's a nice pair of leather shoes. We can do the culottes right away. Very easy. And basically all we're doing is going down this list and putting an orange check mark on every single item. Next up, I need an ingot for some reason. Alright, quite simple. There's some Krakos. Altered thigh boots. I can alter thigh boots. Watch me. Wham! Alright, that's all of page 1. Nice and done. What's on page 2? Leather ring bands, you say? Well, I've got just the synthesis for that. Wow! And now they're done. Nah, crap, I ran out of leather. Better make some more. Get back on that quick synth, idiot. Someone's got to do it, and that someone is you. This is peak gaming. All right, time for leather boots, which means time for delicate synthesis, which means bam! And we got it. All right, now they want hard leather. Hard leather wants animal hide. Animal hide is in the shop. Hide your animals and hide your skin, because I'm turning all that into leather. Woohoo! Alright, while that crafts, I'm going to check and make sure that none of these low-level crafts are used in later recipes, because sometimes with early ARR stuff, one thing you'll find is that you'll craft an item, and then there will be an altered version of that item on the next page of the log, which requires the original item. So far, though, with Leatherworker, it doesn't seem that any of those have that going on, which is excellent because it means I can sell off all this junk. All right, let's make a pot helm. Woohoo! Oh, great, now I need lumber. For being a skill called leatherworking, I sure use a lot of things that aren't leather. All right, and there's leather sandals. Next up are altered leather thigh boots. And now, amateur's thigh boots. Amateur's duckbills. Ah, crap. How far did we get? That felt like I did all of them. We're 2 more away. Well then, let's fill that void with leather jack boots. Yeah! And last but not least, yeah, these'll work. Hard leather sandals. And there's I Made That. Leatherworker 3. 10 points. You see? Achievement hunting is just that easy. Actually, it was a little too easy. I thought that would take longer. I'm 80 recipes away from the next achievement though, and that feels like a little bit much. See, I've cleaned up a ton of random achievements this week, but the problem is they've all gone so quickly that I don't have any content. What the heck am I supposed to do? It's 2:30 a.m. Well, there's only one way to solve this problem. When in doubt, MSQ roulette. Let's do it. DPS? Okay. Castrum Meridianum, my favorite. Does anyone remember how to play White Mage? Oh, right, that's all I gotta do. Ha! Get holy, idiots! Alright, you get a regen, you get a Medica 2, you don't get nothing else. You're a warrior, it's up to you to figure it out. And yes, I know Warrior sucks at level 50. It's still up to you to figure it out. If you can't get by with double regens, that's on you. God, dude, I forgot how bright level 50 Holy is. The good old disco ball of death. Man, I don't have lilies, I don't have nothing. We get to fight everybody's favorite boss ever, the Black Eft. This thing was always a pushover and a chump, but I still liked it better when it was an actual boss and not just 18 waves of trash spamming. This kind of fight is like my least favorite. Oh, I should put arrow on it, hold on. There we go. I'm a good white mage. Listen, I did my Hall of the Novice, okay? It taught me all about not standing in glowing markers and occasionally healing your teammates. I'm about to get shot. Wait, does it hurt? How much does getting shot hurt? Okay, alright, no. That's a lot of HP down. Is it more than a single Medica 2 will heal though? Because if not, it ain't really gonna matter. I'm not moving, I don't care. Oh, it's a line anyway. I thought it was just forward facing. I guess you just can be a little bit off to the side and it's fine. Bros, I don't even got raid food. I'm a disgrace. All right, let's see. How much damage can it do? Get me effed. I'm right here. That's it? That's all you got? I remember when Garlian pizzas were the best raid food. I had a stack of 150 and while I was queuing up, getting ready to go, like doing markers in a P8S run, for some reason, instead of clicking right-click use food, I hit lower quality and it gives you a confirmation screen when it does that to make sure you want to lower the quality, and I just instinctively clicked yes, kind of like you would hit a ready up button, and so I lowered the quality on an entire like 150 stack of on tier raid food. That day sucked. One of these days I need to get back in and finish the current raid tier. I still haven't done that yet. People keep asking me about it. Actually, no, they don't. That's a lie. They stopped asking after they realized I wasn't gonna do it. I got to enrage on M3 and then I just stopped caring. But there are achievements for Savage Raid, so it's like I'm gonna have to do it someday. It just, I don't know. I find it really hard to get invested in raiding right now. It just hasn't been floating my boat lately. A lot of people ask me all the time, I get this question constantly, what are you going to do about ultimates? If you're getting every achievement, does that mean you got to do ultimates? Yes, I am going to do the ultimates. No, I don't have a plan for them. I don't know when I'm going to do them. It's going to happen someday. Truth is, I'm not scared of ultimates, like I know that they're the hardest fights in the game. Sure, whatever, fine, right? But like, I've raided before, I cleared P8S on content in Party Finder. It's like I'm not a stranger to difficult content. I know how raiding works in this game, and really when it comes down to it, there's only so many mechanics the game has got. Most of them are just, weird mutations of the same simple concepts, and so if you've done a few raid tiers, you kind of know a majority of what you're getting yourself into. An ultimate is a little bit tighter on the mechanics checks, it's a little bit tighter on like, the heal checks and whatnot. You gotta pay slightly closer attention, but the fundamental concept is the same. You just do a bunch of fights, you do a bunch of mechanics, you fail it several times until you build the muscle memory to do it correctly. And so I'm not worried about those at all. If anything, I just think that they're going to be kind of annoying, Generally, with an ultimate, you spend a long time progging them. If you're going in with an average group, like most people will, it's going to take you weeks, possibly even months to get through some of these fights. And that's the part that I'm not thrilled about, because you have to schedule time with a specific group of people and consistently have people show up and then hope that everybody progresses at a similar rate, learns the fights at a similar rate, and then that you could clear in a timely manner. You don't want to end up in a situation where you've got one or two people holding you back and then you have to replace them, but you also want to make sure that you're not the person that is holding the group back who has to get replaced. It's just the act of managing a group of 8 people over a period of weeks on a fixed schedule just seems really annoying. And personally, I've said many times, I would prefer to go in with a fresh group, people that haven't cleared the fight before, because I know that, as a gamer Chad on YouTube and on Twitch, I have enough reach to where I could get people that know these fights, that have cleared them many times, that are, excellent at the game. I could get a good team of, like, really strong players to power train me through these fights, like, really quickly, and probably knock them out in no time. time, but I wouldn't really feel accomplished if I did it that way. And so I've always said that with Ultimates, I would prefer to do them with as fresh of a group as possible, people that, you know, are competent players but just haven't gotten around to doing that content yet. But yeah, that just kind of, you run into those classic problems of the fight is probably going to take weeks. It's going to need a lot of dedication. It's going to need a lot of consistency with people arriving on time, and you just have to hope and pray that everybody gets along well and progresses at a similar rate. So honestly, those are probably going to be like really low on my list in terms of like what order I do achievements in, just because of all the hassle, and it's very time consuming. So if I want to work on other miscellaneous achievements, especially on a weekly basis, it's going to be really hard to, you know, fit Ultimates into the schedule and still have time for some of the other more grindy things. But yeah, I'll get around to them eventually. That's just something I get asked about a lot. There's a lot of achievements like that you know, require either difficult or time consuming content, and I don't know why a lot of goobers think that I might be afraid of that. I don't know if it's just projection or what, but yeah, I have no qualms about doing difficult content. I'm not afraid of punishing mechanics or, you know, difficult heal or DPS checks, anything like that. The only thing that turns me off of Ultimates and raiding in general is just, you know, keeping the group together, managing 8 individuals, you know. That's the part that's annoying. It's the human element, and just the fact that you can't really do it on your own time, you know. I love a grind that I can do as much or as little of as I want at any given time. I prefer to do things all in one shot. So like if I want to work on a difficult or time consuming goal, I'll usually just like power through it until it's done. But yeah, when you're scheduling out raids, you got to work around the availability of the people that you're playing with. And most people don't game as hard as I game, so I'm always going to feel like I'm waiting for the next session. A lot of people talk about, you know, mid-core. It's a common word these days. People say there's no content for mid-core players. I'm in a weird category where I wouldn't call myself hardcore, but I'm also above mid-core, where it's like I like the more casual type of content, the stuff that I can drop in and out of at will, but I play it a lot, you know? I like to play for really long and grindy sessions, but I tend to prefer content that's a bit more laid back for the duration of that. I'm not as interested in the full focused, fast-paced stuff like, you know, high-end raiding. So this is why I enjoy doing, like, you know, marathon sessions of Bosnia or Eureka or, you know, just wacky stuff like that. And in some cases, I've even done marathon sessions of like Savage raids, but I'm not like a min-maxer. I'm not really a meta guy. I kind of do enjoy the more difficult side of things, but I also don't want to take it ultra seriously. You know, I'm not that bothered by the numbers. I very much believe that a clear is a clear at the end of the day. You know, I'm not too offended if the performance isn't spectacular as long as the job gets done. I guess we're fighting Livia now. Honestly, I have no idea what I was talking about. I lost my train of thought. I feel like I was working my way toward a point, but I don't remember what it was, so I guess we're fighting Livia now. Sorry, my brain is a little bit fried. I did something I haven't done in a long time, which was a 24-hour session checking out this other MMO. That's like the 3rd time I've mentioned it this video. It's not very good. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna play it for very long, but it's just fun to try something different, you know? But yeah, I threw 2 back-to-back days into it where all I did was play that, and so to come back to this game, it feels a little strange. It's like I gotta fit into a pair of clothes that I haven't worn in a while, even though it's only been 2 days. Like my whole brain has been rewired around this other paradigm, and now I'm like trying to pick the pieces up. I really wish I had finished recording this video on Monday instead, because then it would have been a little bit more cohesive probably. All right, she's gonna start spamming on us. Well, that's what Medica 2 is for. All right. I'll calm you, I guess. And that gives us 500 tomestones of Poetics, as well as a lot of XP. Those Poetics are quite handy. Don't you silly softballs forget. Don't you goobers think even for a second that I forgot about Manderville relics. I got a lot of these to collect, and I'm working on that. As much as I really wish I had done these on content, it is kind of nice having another Poetics dump. Ever since I finished the Anima relics, I haven't really done anything with Poetics, but now I've got these I can spend them on, so that's nice. I talked a lot recently about how after episode 52, this series is going to be going on a short break, and it is. And one of my goals with week 52, since that is a full year of achievement hunting, or at least a full year of documenting the achievement hunting anyway, I've been doing it longer, but one of my goals was to see if I could get into the top 100 on my server's LOL Achievements rankings, but unfortunately that requires 500 points, and I don't think I'm going to get them in a week. But yeah, that 500 points that I'm missing, it's the Manderville relics. If I get those done, that would put me where I need to be. It's just a little bit of a Poetics farm, that's all. If I do my daily roulette, that's a piece of a relic every single day. That's a 10-point achievement every 3 days. So that's something I'm gonna have to get back on top of. It's gonna be fun though. I'm still pretty energized about achievement hunting, even if I've been a little bit lukewarm on the game as a whole lately. Every time I look at the list of achievements and the things that I still have yet to do and the places where I have lots of points waiting to be claimed, I do get a little bit excited for it, because I know that a lot of this stuff is going to be on the chopping block very soon. And even though my achievement score is still a little bit lower than I had hoped it would be, it can bounce up really quickly. Because even stuff like this is honestly nothing. Like crafting 5,000 items, while that is a lot, all 5 of these achievements could get knocked out in a single day if I was willing to invest the gil into it, and I have quite a bit of gil with nothing to spend it on. All 5 of these achievements could be done in a single day. That would be 50 points. You know, these crafting logs, that's, you know, a long day, but it could be done in a day. Right there, 40 more points. By the time I finish both of those things, 10,000 high quality would be probably almost done, and if not, I would be very easily able to grind it in yet another day. So other than, the Sky Builder stuff, a lot of these crafting achievements are actually pretty easy to clean up, and those are just like big stores of points that I haven't claimed yet. And the thing is, the achievements list is rife with tabs like this, and I can't wait to realize some of those gains. For now though, I think I need to go rest my brain so that I stop rambling incoherently. This week, albeit strange, was very productive. So let's teleport back to my house so that it doesn't get demoed. I honestly can't remember the last time I came into here, so it's probably a good idea to make sure it doesn't get destroyed. And with that, let's go ahead and roll the outro. And there you have it. This week I got 10 achievements for a total of 130 points. This brought my LOL achievement score up to 18,590, and my server rank rose up to 111. 3 of these achievements were done on my Twitch stream, which you should go and follow if you want to watch the grind live. And as a reminder, this series will be taking a break after episode 52. But the grind will continue, and we have a long road ahead of us yet. Anyway, I need to get back to getting murdered by crows in Hopeport and fishing lobsters. 1 like equals 1 lob. Okay, bye.